have my LiPo cutoff set as high as it'll go, and it's starting to trip the LiPo cutoff, even though the batteries were pretty full. Just means it's pulling a lot of current. How fast did it go? I ran this thing with a couple small props, 442, 443, 445, and on a 443 it was already pulling 217 amps. So this thing's sucking down some juice. And the other thing that happened is my connector, my battery wire, the solder melted on the battery connector, so it's pulling enough current that it melted the wire. And that was on a tiny little prop, and I've never had that happen on the other motor. So that right there tells you that, one, I'm overloading the connectors, and two, I'm probably overloading the whole system. $61. Batteries weren't full. They were about 80% when I started this run. I can feel the heat from the connectors on the hull, through the hull. Speed controller's good. Motor temps are good. $150 on the connectors. Yeah, the other motor that I was running, I mean, you could literally run that thing a battery pack, put new batteries in, run another, run a third. You could run 3 batteries in a row without 10 problems or any sort of problems. This motor isn't going to be like that. It's going to be more, at least with this much prop, it's going to be more to do a few speed runs and then let it cool off. I was hoping that by putting a small prop on it, I would make it more usable to the point that I could just drive in an entire battery and then charge another battery and so on. But even at that point, like I said, it was pulling about 220 amps. I think one way that may be good to make this thing more of a driver to where you could cycle battery after battery would be to run 5S. Just lower the voltage, run it on 5S, and it'll probably do 50 miles an hour, and you could probably drive it non-stop. Open device. Check the data logging. It's up there. 255 amps, 5,300 watts. Temperature doesn't seem bad. Over 250 amps. About 31,000 RPM. I don't know if you guys can see this right now. I hope you can. Voltage. Data logging and checking the voltage is a good way to see how good or bad your batteries are. As you can see at the beginning of the run, the battery is at 24.2 volts. And then right as I floor it, which is right here, it drops down to 20.3, 20 volts. It drops about 4 volts under load, which isn't horrible. Most of my good batteries will drop about 3 volts under load. When you see it drop 6 or 7 volts under load, then you pretty much know the battery's junk. 61.3, same prop as I was running with the other motor, but I have pretty conservative timing on this thing, only about 8 degrees of timing, and I was running like 14 degrees of timing on the other motor. So that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching.